is the most stolen car part in the whole world. And before I tell you how and why it is stolen, let me tell you the importance of this car part. Where fuel dey? Now the major function of the catalytic converter is to convert or to transform harmful substances wey suppose dey comot for your car to less harmful substances that is going to be eco-friendly. What I mean is that if your car actually have its catalytic converter intact, you will not be perceiving all those offensive odor coming out from your exhaust. Instead, it will be producing gases that are not smelling. Inside the catalytic converter, there's something called the O2 sensor, which is the oxygen sensor. Now, this oxygen sensor sends signal to the ECU, which is the brain of the engine. Now, what do they tell the brain of the engine to do? Pump more fuel, don't pump more fuel. We need more air, we don't need more air. And in this process, your fuel is not consumed. Your fuel is safe. Now, how do people steal the catalytic converter? The catalytic converter is located under the back side of the car, which makes it very, very easy for thieves to locate. Well, except for some cars that have their catalyst close to the engine, but majority of cars on Nigerian road, their catalyst is here. And guess what? You cannot find any VIN on a catalyst. Now that one will pay me pass. So if you buy a stolen catalyst, or if they steal your catalyst, there is no way to investigate it because there is no VIN written on the catalytic converter. If your catalytic converter is stolen, or if you buy stolen one, or if they want to sell the one that was stolen, there is no means of identification. Just like how the VIN number is written on the door, is written here, there is no VIN number written on the catalytic converter, so you know if you even scan them. But you know it's not our fault, just like HIV. You know they show for face. Why do they steal the catalytic converter? Now, for those that passed through secondary school, you remember your periodic table something called the platinum and the rhodium. These are two precious metals. Now, these two precious metals, they are used in making the catalytic converter. Should I tell you what these thieves use this thing for? Wait, relax. Now, an ounce of platinum costs $1,000. For those of you that cannot calculate in dollars, I mean 1 million naira, like this. And an ounce of radium costs $5,000, $5,000. Are you still wondering why your mechanic have built 4 houses within a space of 6 months? This is the bomb. Now, do you also know that they can use rhodium and platinum, put it together and form explosive? Who are those who are sponsoring Boko Haram? Mechanics. Emeka, if you carelessly allow them to steal your catalytic converter, according to the law, you are an accomplice to national terrorism. In fact, you are a sponsor to the Palestinian war. Quote me anywhere. Now, how do you know that your catalytic converter has been stolen? Number one, the orange check engine light will always be on. No matter what you do, if you like flush the engine clear, it will be on. Number two, you will start perceiving bad exhaust fumes from your exhaust system. In fact, you know, say normally because of that catalytic converter, the smell not supposed bad, but because it has been removed, you start perceiving smelly fumes. Also, once you start up your car, you hear a very loud noise because the exhaust pipe have already been cut during the stealing process. So that noise will be very, very, very. Also, you have to finger your exhaust. Once you put your hand in and bring it out, and you look and you see a black discharge, run. Know that they've taken it. They've taken it. The last but not the least, carry your car to a mechanic workshop. I hacked this secret and I said I'll tell people. Do you know that once they steal your catalyst, once they remove that catalyst, they will carry sponge. Make I show you. They go wrap am like this, put them inside, wear it back, and close it. So once you look under, you go say, okay, my catalyst still intact. You know they're intact. Bring your car to my garage at Pamtech Auto Parts. I will use a post lift. I will carry your car up and I will check under your car and check if it's a sponge or if it's a catalyst. Do this and thank me later. I drop my mic.